Hello, I'm Adrian Peck, owner of Better Never Stops. We deliver business coaching programs to owners of £1 to £6 million turnover companies who are typically aged 40 to 60 years old. Now my business tip this week for you is your tail wagging your dog? Is your tail wagging your dog? So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. I met with Brian this week. Brian is the owner of a business up in Diss. It's on the Norfolk-Suffolk border. He turns over about £2.3 million and he's been running his business since about 1996. He's 56 years old and like many entrepreneurs, he's pretty close to burnout. His business has changed in that time. His competitors have changed, his customers have changed, the industry has changed. Well, that's what he perceives anyway. When he first started the business, he had a really clear kind of, when I sat down with Brian, he said, Adrian, I have a really clear vision what we want to do. And to be fair to him, he's taken it from, in the first 12 years, he took it from 0 to £2 million, which is quite an achievement. And he went from 3 to 15 employees as well. And even through the turbulent noughties, he actually managed quite good growth as well. So within an hour of us sitting down and look at the roles and what happened and what he's doing in his business, he soon recognised the biggest thing that has changed is actually him. Without realising it, he's got sucked into the day-to-day running of his business. Each week, he starts with a great to-do list. Hey, always great stuff to do, and then by the end of it, it's a blink of a week and it's gone, and it's now Friday, and he hasn't got anything done really that you really want to do. And he said, Adrian, I spend all week firefighting, trying to solve everybody else's problems because I'm the go-to person. So what's Brian going to go and do next? Well, actually, and myself and Brian are going to sit down. I'm going to help or enable Brian to get back on track of his business, back on top of his business, and I'm going to get his dog wagging his tail. Working together, we're going to reevaluate his destination, decide the route that he needs to be taking as well, and we're going to start looking at his business goals to get him back on track and get him back falling in love with his business. So here's your homework for this week, if you like. Is we want to find out if your dog is wagging its tail, or is the tail actually really wagging your dog. So what I want you to do, when was the last time you actually sat down and reevaluated your destination? So I've got two key things you want to do, well, three key things you want to do first. So first of all, what I want you to do is start looking at your personal goals. So what do you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? What's stopping you achieving them? And what actions do you need to take to achieve them? So what is it you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? What's stopping you? And what actions do you need to take to achieve them? Okay. The second thing we're going to do is going to do exactly the same thing for your business. So for your business, what is it you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? What's stopping you? And what actions do you need to take to start making it happen? Okay, when you've got those two done, the first thing I want you to do after that is with your personal plan, I want you to share that with somebody close to you. Perhaps it's your husband, your wife, your partner, or perhaps a close friend that you've got as well. So somebody who you're going to share it with and get them to start holding you accountable to start delivering those goals and get stuff done. The next thing I want you to do is with your business goals is actually go and share them with your team. So look guys, this is what I want to get, this is what I want to achieve, this is when I want to achieve them. What do you think is actually stopping us doing it? Here's what I think, what do you think? When do you think we can start taking actions? What are the actions we need to take? When do we need to start taking them to start making those happen? And start holding each other accountable to start driving it forward. Each week, have a get together. Keep going back over those goals. What are we moving forward? Okay, so good luck with that. And let's get your dog wagging your tail. I'm Adrian Peck, and remember, better never stops.